The mysterious disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 on March 8, 2014, shocked the world and sparked a massive, unprecedented search effort. The flight, en route from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing, vanished from radar screens less than an hour after taking off, leaving behind a trail of questions that remain unanswered to this day. The disappearance led to one of the largest and most expensive search operations in aviation history, spanning vast areas of Southeast Asia and the southern Indian Ocean. MH370 took off from Kuala Lumpur International Airport at 12:41 a.m. local time with 227 passengers and 12 crew members on board. It was supposed to land in Beijing 6 hours later, but communication was lost about 38 minutes after takeoff. The aircraft's last known position was over the South China Sea, where it made its final communication with air traffic control, a routine goodnight from the captain. However, the plane did not arrive at its destination, and no distress signal or mayday call was received. Within hours, authorities initiated a search in the South China Sea, assuming the plane had crashed somewhere nearby. Yet, days turned into weeks with no sign of wreckage. What set this incident apart from many others was the discovery of a key piece of information: the plane's radar data, which revealed that after losing communication, Flight 370 continued to fly for hours. The aircraft had deviated from its planned flight path and made an unexpected turn to the west, crossing the Malaysian peninsula before heading south over the Indian Ocean. This new information led investigators to a shocking revelation. The plane was no longer on its designated route and could have been anywhere in the vast expanse of the Indian Ocean. The search for MH370 quickly evolved into a multinational effort, involving 26 countries and spanning an area of 120,000 square kilometers, or 46,000 square miles. The initial phase of the search focused on the South China Sea, but when evidence suggested the plane may have gone further south, the search area shifted to the southern Indian Ocean, where the plane's final satellite handshakes were detected. Despite the growing belief that the plane had crashed somewhere in this remote and vast region, search efforts proved challenging due to the immense size of the search area, unpredictable ocean currents, and the lack of physical evidence. The Australian Transport Safety Bureau (TSB) led the effort, supported by numerous organizations, including the Royal Australian Navy, the US Navy, and several others. The search involved advanced technology, such as sonar equipment and unmanned underwater vehicles, to scan the ocean floor for wreckage. The first significant piece of evidence to be found was a flaperon, a wing part that washed up on the shores of Reunion Island in July 2015, over a year after the disappearance. However, this discovery did little to narrow down the plane's final location. The search for MH370 became the most expensive search in aviation history, with costs exceeding $150 million. The operation faced criticism over its methods and the lack of concrete evidence, but the international community remained committed to finding answers. In 2017, after scouring more than 120,000 square kilometers of ocean floor, the search was officially called off, with no additional wreckage found. The final report concluded that the aircraft's final location could not be determined with certainty, though it was likely in the area of the southern Indian Ocean known as the Seventh Arc. The disappearance of MH370 has spawned numerous theories, ranging from technical malfunctions to hijacking or terrorism. Some speculate that the plane's flight path was deliberately altered by someone on board, while others point to mechanical failure or issues with the aircraft systems. However, without conclusive evidence, these theories remain speculative, leaving the mystery surrounding Flight 370 unresolved. The disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 remains one of the greatest mysteries in modern aviation. It raised significant questions about aviation safety, communication technologies, and the ability of search teams to locate lost aircraft. The tragedy also highlighted the need for global cooperation in the wake of such disasters, as countries came together in an effort to uncover the truth. In the years since the search was called off, the families of those aboard MH370 continue to demand answers, seeking closure and justice for their loved ones. The mystery of what happened to Flight 370 is a reminder of the fragility of air travel and the importance of transparency and accountability in ensuring the safety of future flights. Despite the absence of definitive answers, the disappearance of MH370 will continue to captivate the world's imagination and serve as a somber reminder of the unpredictable nature of modern aviation.